Right.
Something I can keep it down.
Yes? Aye?
Suits me, eh?
Yes? Aye?
Sure. Wait. Look there. Yeah, right away.
Werde bidlan sawal.
Yeah, right away.
Werde bidlan sawal.
Let's go!
This thing isn't doing the job.
All right. Yeah.
Take him down!
Mos ixi all.
This is futile!
Mos ixi all. There's dignity in death.
Lava beyond seek. Lava. This is futile!
Let's go!
Lava beyond seek.
Can't make a dent.
Love beyond sink.
Ulu Zen.
Ulu thin.
I've got it.
Dim in the lantern.
Worth a look. Sure.
Yes? Aye?
How may I help?
I'll see what I can find. Oh?
I shall.
I shall be discreet. Nice and quiet. Yes?
I shall.
A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
This place has a mighty strong need for a reaping watcher.
Oh?
I shall.
You think you captain? Nemnak better captain.
Found something.
Aye?
Indeed.
Careful. It only looks like a machine.
I don't particularly care for any of the gods, but I might care for WoW the least.
Will do.
Oh? I shall be discreet.
Indeed.
A construct regulator. Arkmir tried to build one himself, but neither of us wanted to cut its nails or trim its fur.
How may I? Of course.
I've got it.
Oh? Indeed. Oh?
Can you make... Would you look at that? Everything slowed down and all the noise in my head went quiet. Thank you. And thank you, friend. I have not forgotten your kindness after the circle was so cruel to me.
I gave you a cup of tea. That is no excuse to paw at me like a grateful kitten.
I must find my way to the surface, or the closest thing to it. Once I am safe, we can speak more again, Huck. Did you need something?
Madicco, has she lost her mind again already?
Of course. You're the one who gave me back the stars. Sientere, I'm just not myself outside of the observatory. You don't need to worry about me. Even if I might not always know your face, there's a place in my memory where the idea of you resides. If that makes sense. These two were bringing me up to speed on your unfortunate recent history. I'm sorry that the Circle didn't get involved sooner.
Just because we don't announce our actions from the roof of Kahanga Palace doesn't mean we do nothing.
Well, no one invited me to get involved in the Aothis problem. I just showed up and assumed we all had the same idea.
Before I forget, again, here, some things I picked up on my way back from the collections. It's not much, but it's all I could scrounge together. I never touch this stuff. They give me bad dreams. I lost more than my senses in this place. The collections takes everything from people. Everything that matters. You've covered a lot of ground, so it can't hurt to ask. Have you seen my grimoire?
I lost my grimoire once. Arkemir poured honey on the pages and left it on the roof for gulls to pick over. I think he was punishing me for smacking around his favorite imp.
When I got here, someone without a face ripped him out of my clutches. I've been worried sick ever since. Thank you for coming back to me. And thank you, Watcher. Now I have 2 friends, and I feel richer than ever. This is it. Now I remember how I got involved in this mess. I was searching for a celestial catalyst. Ak, you know already. We should have been research partners. I have been researching the properties of wayward stars. If my findings pan out, a piece of one may be the last component I need to scribe my first spell. That and my book friend here. I know that a star fell on the Black Isles recently. A brilliant purple rock streaked across the sky and landed in this area. The only trick is finding it. Once I have the metal and complete my spell, I'll see to it that you are the second person in all the world to wield its power.
If you had started your tale by explaining how it would benefit us, we would have agreed to it by now.
Knowing the circle, it will not be so simple. It could take years. Even Consul Hoth had to fight for his acceptance.
Save your breath, my dear. The Circle is nothing but a gathering of old crooks dodging taxes by posturing that they care for some nebulous, unachievable greater good.
In Consul Hoth's more mortal days, he had a certain allergy to writing down the results of his research, which made assessing his work something of a challenge. My own examination faltered at the combat phase. It took me more tries than I care to admit to defeat the Circle in one go. And my treatise on the offensive deployment of arcane shields had its fair share of holes in it. Arkemir really is a stickler for the details.
Are you not grandfathered into the Circle as a result of your circumstances?
Each Lengrath must succeed in the Circle's trials on their own. Though, I won't deny, we have a bit of a head start.
Really? For you, it was all that? I just wandered into the building and pulled up a chair. No one asked any questions.
All the same, I am determined to try. The hall is obscured like a magpie on the hunt for shiny things. We are more likely to find the celestial catalyst here than anywhere else in the archipelago. It is always something, Ak. Of course I understand. This is my pursuit, not yours. I spotted a shooting star in the skies over the Black Isles. So brilliant and bright. I sent mercenaries to find it, but heard nothing back for some time. Weeks later, their leader reported back to the observatory, but he was wrong on the inside. Like his mind was not his own. I blasted him with everything I had, but he dragged me screaming into that prison. There was something about my research the Hand Occult wanted to hide. They never told me what it was. Sad to say that difficulties of the mind are nothing new for me. Some months ago, a spell backfired, and I need a little help to recall myself from time to time. But that shrieking from the collections, that was different. It wipes you clean. Whole days passed where it took everything I had just to remember to breathe. I think my accident was the only reason I had any mind left to recover. There was some part of me up here that the screams never reached. The collections must have claimed the mercenaries. More test subjects for their vile experiments. Every day the Keepers threw more bodies down into the pit, or fed them alive and screaming to the worm dog. Ask away, amico. I have no urgent plans. The stars shine down on us always, but we hardly know them at all. Until we can look them in the face, they are a mystery to rival the gods. The stars remind me of my smallness in the wider world. Our wars and our bloodshed, everything which causes us to raise a blade in anger, seem insignificant when you hold them up to starlight. For me, magic is the same, humbling. We organize that power into runes and books, but even then we are only seeing the light that magic casts, not the thing itself. I suppose I'm inspired by the unbearable size and mystery of it all. It gives me hope in sad times.
I get a similar feeling after my morning tea, but you will not hear me waxing poetic about it.
That island lies in some disputed waters. One day, Raut, I launched a colony ship to fortify the beaches, and the Valians responded in kind with a naval blockade. Onekaza held an open court to negotiate territory rights. I was the only petitioner who did not represent one of her enemies, and she thought it would be very funny if the trading companies left empty-handed. She even helped me finance the observatory and donated 10 crates full of books. We have been good friends ever since. Onekaza visits whenever she can make the time. She loves to stargaze.
How may I help? I shall.
Nice and quiet.
This facility never lacked for raw material to experiment on.
I feel a bit faint.
That's the Titan's killer. That's... it's preposterous.
Aye?
Something I can do? Sure.
Wait. I recognize this. How familiar... Maura? No. Another outsider. Seems the Oracle needs to tighten her guard.
This one holds himself with a measure of authority.
Be on your guard. This man is a wizard.
Name yourself then. Out with it now. Do you think me a fool? Mayorwald is the Watcher of Cadnua, for whatever good that ruined hovel has done him.
I fixed it up real nice, too. Can't say it's much to look at now, though.
Years? Years, then. Maura spoke true after all. Little matter. Allow me an idle moment's curiosity. Have you heard of the Archmage Fion Ledge? You truly do not recognize me. Then the effect is not localized. Neither limited to mine own mind, nor to Maura's. Unless, perhaps, could the Hand Occult have developed some manner of contagion? Ah, it seems the Hoarder stirs. Pleasant dreams, outsider.
Trespasser! Are you here to save us?
Casita, we have heard this abomination before. It is the voice of the collections, the very mouth of madness.
You must be here to save us!
You see, without dreaming.
Release us!
See without seeing. Seeing.
Silence, or be silenced!
We see back. See you. See beneath you.
The horrors of Engwith truly know no bounds.
I expected to find the jailer of this sorry institute, but it seems we've only found another prisoner.
Well, it sure don't look friendly.
I say we guide them to the light.
You have to help! We're trapped in here!
You have seen what cannot be unseen!
Please, please! Just give us back up!
There is no salvation. Only plaintive cries attend this charnel pit.
Dream forever, sleeper!
This thing isn't doing the job.
Lava will be on seek. This is futile!
Lava will be on sink. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Sick.
Wasted effort.
That's not very helpful. Worth than rock!
No can do.
Damn the lads! Lava! This is futile! Lava! Need some
Useful as a bump.
lava! This is futile! Lava! Yeah!
This is fate! You worst captain.
Take him down.
Worth than rock!
I'm stuck.
The entity collapses in a pile of wrinkled flesh and gaping maws, expiring with an expulsion of fetid breath from deep within. Essence flows around you, and a voice echoes at the edge of hearing.
Truly. That's the Titan's key. But that's... it's preposterous!
Within the flow of souls, you find the gem-like sparkle of something precious. Something core to the creature. Or to something consumed by the creature. It slips into you. With sudden clarity, you see a vast orifice blooming open. Blood-slick tendrils unfurling from its depths. Stairs rise from within Wal's titanic body, called by a specific memory pulsing within. Sacrifice to a machine set among shelves of innumerable books. The vision fades, leaving you shaken, It was a key, you think, that now resides within your psyche. If you found this device, this Trefine, you believe you could activate it. But you know not what memory will open the way into the depths. That was claimed by Fienlege. Your voice echoes in the darkness.
The screams have ended, but the ringing in my ear remains.
Reminds me of a wedding I went to once.
That's what I was gonna say.
What foul magic creates a creature like that?
Aye?
On it.
Oh?
I've got it.
Aye?
Indeed.
Oh? Of course. Nice and quiet.
Hey, so why do I try so hard at keeping you alive if you're just going to go sticking your arm down whatever that is? This isn't a test you need pass, Watcher. No one holds a needle to your throat.
Priest lady, eh? You deserve better, Captain.
Will do.
Real quiet now.
Look at this place. Archimir's library is a footnote to the glory of this collection.
Watcher, are those eyes?
Oh?
I'm not hungry.
Greetings, visitor. This is the Scriptorium. If you seek the Temple of Revelation, you will find it to the north.
We came for answers, not directions. Are you the abomination in charge here?
Because you must. It is entry and exit. Much of what can be found here better remains unseen. Sight is unnecessary for the work of the halls obscured. Ask what you seek. She generally limits her excursions to the archives, though she was recently working at the Trephine. She respects our work, so the Oracle allows her limited access to the archives and scriptorium. They have established an accord.
You hear this? Never trust an Archmage. They will conspire with anyone or anything if it serves their interests.
The scriptorium was recently breached by one of the subjects from the collections. There is nothing to be concerned about, but it might impact the demeanors of those present here. How else might I help you? Of the scriptorium, in a manner of speaking. Of the halls obscured? No, that would be the Oracle. I will provide what answers I can. Decades. I would have to consult the records to provide a more precise answer. Her interests lay in the arcane applications of the Titan. The Oracle has determined that her studies benefit well.
This Oracle would not have approved of Maura unless she had something to exploit.
That is hardly comforting.
We record what occurs within the halls, whereas the wings contain those things redacted from the world above. The scriptorium keeps the history of the halls themselves. The archives contain the sum whole of the historical record of Aora, both the original drafts and the edits.
Take care that you do not confuse the two. I have my doubts about the quality of a blind librarian's record-keeping.
Further, they contain a number of unusual and interesting artifacts. I believe that we are in possession of one of the warrior Riona's boots. The collections store those individuals and creatures determined to be detrimental to Aora and the work of the gods. Rather than allow the redacted materials to go to waste, we revise and anthologize, occasionally releasing amended texts. A womb, perhaps, but not the fetus. The Hand Occult no more possesses a center than Well does.
Even their organization has tentacles. No matter how many limbs we cut, there is always something unspeakable to grow in its place.
How else might I help you? The Oracle of Well. They manage the halls in the name of He who sees and is not seen. If the Oracle wishes to commune with you, they will do so. Perhaps, if the wizard has procured a mask for himself, did you encounter him? Please refrain from raising your voice. The escapee was dangerous prior to his exodus. We do not collect individuals without reason. The individual in question's record has been expunged. He no longer exists.
A wizard of his standing is not so easily removed from history. Much like a tumor, bits of him are no doubt everywhere.
Bostenago, it doesn't work that way. Records, ledgers, all of this is just scribbles, an expression, not the thing itself.
The Titan rests beneath the facility. Its ties to the halls obscured have grown extensive over time. Whatever your opinion of yourself, you pose no grave threat to Well's work.
Oh?
On it.
Yes? Of course. I? Yes?
I shall be discreet.
I?
worst, Captain.
Aye, indeed. Yes? Indeed. Oh? I shall be discreet. Yes? Of course.
Worth a look.
Ever wonder what happened to your old pets, Watcher?
I shall be discreet. I shall be discreet.
Hey, it's looking at me. And also at you.
Oh? Of course.
Well, that's always a promising sign.
Table the discussion for a second, Len. It seems the collection spat out our mutual friend in one piece, and it spat you out with company. The prisoners who survived the ordeal can start anew. Aora needs more good ideas out in the wild, don't you think?
Have you made any headway in locating our wayward archmage?
You raise an interesting point. How would you even know if the collections had gotten under your skin, huh? Can you trust anything you wrote in that journal you carry around? You know what? Ignore my ramblings. If you got it down on parchment, then I'm sure your account is verifiable.
No progress on Maura, then? Maura is tenacious and reckless. She won't hesitate to unleash horror upon the world if it would serve her purposes. And she won't. I encourage you to hurry.
While you were on Maura's trail, we've learned a bit more about our unusual environs.
Certainly not from exploring them himself. How much can he learn from the lobby?
A finger of the Hand Occult has kept this place going with a skeleton crew of librarians, archivists, and muscle. But they aren't the ones controlling the body. Something else is running the halls obscured independently, and doing a decent job of it.
Your definition of what constitutes decency is dubious at best.
Well, these halls are more lively than most of the abandoned sanctums I've visited. Something here is invested in maintaining old projects. Whoever they are, they haven't seen fit to show their face.
Stay on task, Tane. Regardless of how interesting this sanctum's keepers may be, Maura's whereabouts remain our chief concern. Given Maura's proclivities, your best option is likely to be...
As you approach the pool, an unpleasant weight grows in the pit of your stomach. It feels like the moment the floor gives out beneath you, just before the plunge, but somehow suspended in time. A sensation like static electricity tingles across your skin. A whirling vortex of essence twists within the pool. It does not stir the water around it in the slightest. Langrath and Tane watch you from afar, the latter's expression bright with undisguised curiosity. Langrath's countenance, on the other hand, remains characteristically guarded. Its cold, dusky energy feels somehow familiar, but you're unable to identify it, or what might be causing it.
Looks like water to me.
Unusual arcane energy emanates from the pool. If the Watcher can see it, I suspect it's some form of window into the divine realm.
That was my second guess.
Feels real old and quiet, Watcher. Like a doorway to an ancient tomb.
You see something there? Then it must have to do with the fabric of reality. Or else you have eaten something which did not agree with you.
You think maybe it's the soul of some fish? Hey, Watcher, fishes got souls, don't they? Yeah, of course they do. Well, easy to forget that sometimes. Good to be reminded, though, of everything we're fighting for.
Worth every penny.
Now, you see any...
I can't you're look at it. I heal his fact if it did.
Yeah? What do you need? I got it.
Welcome back, stranger.
What do you need?
This...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
How does one possess the time to collect this many fish?
see what I can find.
A whirl? It reaches back towards you. The coils of the walls, the pool, everything of the Temple of Revelation runs like water, sloughing away and melting into the empty blackness of the in-between. Not quite empty, no. The fleshy, undulating tendrils of the body of WoW remain, almost aglow in the darkness.
You see, but are also seen, as is your trespass.
You think you can see us?
Certainly ain't the kind of eyes a gal wants to get lost in.
Do not listen to this walking nightmare. It is an illusion baiting us to lunge at shadows.
What are you, interloper? Obviously. That is not the knowledge we seek. You intrude upon the resting place of WoW and soil these collections with your filthy fingers. We would know. Are you one more wizard in pursuit of unearned power? Or something other? Death's touch finds no welcome in these halls.
No? Bostenago, we already got a tour of the mass grave in the base.
You have proven yourself a murderer and a thief. We cannot allow you to enter the body, nor to visit harm upon it. Your destructive trespass within these halls cannot be forgiven. Farewell.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, right away. Wait, look there.
That looks complicated. Let's try again. I did not spell speak.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, we had some good times.
This did nothing.
Take him. Let's go. Can't make a dent.
Lava beyond.
Wish I could have done something.
Worth and rock.
Take him down.
Why is your ignorant winking at me?
This thing isn't doing the job.
No good.
Worth and rock. tantalizing. I cannot whack him any harder. Need something stronger.
I hope nobody saw that.
Unacceptable! You disrupt our precious library, spoil our artifacts, and yet expect release? We should... Fine! Go! We release you! Interfere no further!
What is the alternative? Staying here? I hate to say it, Kazita, but the eyeball creature might know best.
Go! Flee! Escape! Abscond! Issue forth!
You okay there? Looking a little rough around the edges.
I suppose I should have expected Wal would leave something behind to guard this place. For now, you must get to the archives. So long as Maura has free reign of this place, Aora remains in grave danger.
Freedom is long overdue for those poor wretches in the collections. Now they're leaving the nest, ripe with ideas and new potential. My little thought bombs are all grown up. We helped people. I would never lie about that. The Hand Occult uses this place to rewrite history, obscure the truth, and spin fiction into reality. Now, I wrote a fringe benefit into our spell. The prisoners who knew too much might feel extra talkative once they return to society. Secrets which the Hand wanted obscured will be brought to light. All it took was sipping a few motes of power from Wal's body. No need to be glum. Whatever scheme the Hand Occult wanted to accomplish here, we've set it back. All kinds of secrets. Wars that should or shouldn't have started. Scandals. The kinds of things you learn from peering through the wrong keyhole. Not knowing is the real fun of the thing. I'm not saying it was. Theirs might be a carefully organized plan to steer us toward a better future by embellishing some facts and obscuring others. Can you say you've met a single person who deserves that kind of authority? I sure can't, and I'm Tane. Oh, would it have been more fun if you knew everything from the start? Nah. Besides, we're standing in the shadow of WoW. I don't think I could have told the whole truth if I wanted to. You're too hard on yourself. Did you forget I found these beauties tucked away and thought you might give them a good home? There were more at first, but I lost a few to a juggling accident. I'd be surprised if most of the Hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the Hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens. Ask away.
Sure.